Good evening, everybody. CryptoStrang here. This evening, I talk about Cardalonia. It's the first metaverse game built on Cardano. Obviously, speak about Cardano many times. My favourite smart contract platform. So Cardalonia just on launch. Very exciting. It's never financial advice, as you know. We talk about projects. However, I'm very excited about this project. Obviously, we talk about the market having many games, but there's some which rise above the parapet, shall we say, and the ones which have excellent potential, wonderful future. So we'll go through the LONIA token shortly, which is obviously their main focus. We talk about tokens and general usage, but the actual game, I say, the first metaverse built on Cardano. Now, I say at the moment they're on launch. So if you want to get the LONIA token, once you've seen the video and you follow me, because I'll be certainly getting it, it's quite straightforward on their website. You can see on their dashboard it's laid out very nicely with all the different stuff, what you need, the resources, the tokenomics, the roadmap, the marketplace, which is coming once the game gets going. You know, you'll be able to trade your clans, which we'll go through in a minute, which is part of the game. So, I mean, in the top right-hand corner here, you've got Connect. Okay, now, I've used the NAMI wallet, Euro wallet many times. I've never used the CC Vault, if I'm honest, but however, I've never had any issues with the NAMI wallet or Euro wallet. But if I had to choose between the two, I'd say the NAMI wallet, okay? So what you do is when you send your Cardano to the NAMI wallet, then you'll naturally be able to transfer it to LONIA. Now, the beautiful thing about Cardano, as we know, when we pose it to the Ethereum, is Cardano's absolutely hardly anything to send. You know, there is no such thing as really like gas fees in Cardano. It's so minimal, it's unbelievable, where obviously Ethereum is horrendous. So it's great to see a project understand that and build on Cardano. Because I say, it's a wonderful smart contract platform. I know we spoke about endless times, but it truly is. It is the future Cardano, and it's great to see projects now building on Cardano. So the fact you get the first metaverse one, again, really is interesting. So read up on many projects in the last week or so, but there's some which I say are very good, and this is the top rated one in my opinion. So that's the way to basically do it. Connect your wallet. So, have you ever been to Cardalonia? It's a 3D virtual reality experience owned by creators where they can explore the metaverse. So, as I say, there's so much information on their site. We'll go through their Medium and also all their page, they call it, basically like a white paper with all the documents you need to find out about the game, the project, the token, the team, the lot. Okay. Now, it states here the LONIA seed sale. There we go. Sale starts in 3 days, 15 hours. Minimum buy is 500 ADA. Okay, so the price for each LONIA is 0.07 of an ADA. Now the seed sale allocation will be 15 million LONIA. Okay, so I'll be certainly doing this. Now, obviously over time, when it's actually launched and goes on the exchanges, it's up to you what you want to do with the LONIA token itself, because it might have a massive pump, who knows. However, it's got its general usage we'll talk about shortly. So again, for me, this will be a long-term hold as they develop. Now, I think that if I quickly just show you something here on their Medium, which I thought was absolutely excellent, introducing Cardalonia, the clan metaverse game being built on Cardano, before we go back to their website. States there in recent years we've seen a massive shift from NFT just being a store of value, that variables, scarcity and ownership that cannot be manipulated from being used in in-game items on blockchain play to earn games. So Cardalonia, join a clan, acquire land, build, display your assets, hunt for treasures and trade them via the Cardalonia marketplace. Now, to me, that's really good because, again, we're talking about LONIA token having a general usage, but the fact the whole game revolves around LONIA, and you can actually build up your land, you know, and your assets, and then you can sell them on the marketplace. As the game develops and they get a massive community, the land you've got and the assets, etc., is absolutely massive. You could have a huge return here, but I say it's never a guarantee. So the Cardano Metaverse, play-to-earn game for the Metaverse builds on Cardano blockchain. In the future, once the game's up and running and we're actually using the LONIA tokens, I think it's important to actually do show you the game as we use the token itself. So, states there, unlike other existing Metaverse projects, Cardalonia won't just be a video game on the blockchain with NFT technology and then call it the Metaverse. It focuses on building a decentralized crowd economy model. Cardalonia's decentralized strategy game powered by NFTs built on the Cardano blockchain, which will be huge benefits to Cardalonia players as they utilize the low gas fees for minting or exchange of assets, as well as sub-second transaction times, all with user maintained custody. Again, that's the beauty of the Cardano network. Also states, in addition, Cardano designs the world's first functional interactive NFT system that brings NFT tokens to life, greatly enhancing their efficiency and usability. So again, a lot of information there. Go back to their sort of documents. It talks there about the clans. We talked about that just then, about the land, or the assets you can have, but the clans, okay? Clans are divided into initial 4 distinct avatars. So you've got, basically says there, you've got the originals, first group of aliens that discovered the Cardalonia realm. You've got the royals, the direct descendants of the original. I imagine they'll be the states there, you know, the high value ones. They're the unique, super rare traits and attributes. Royals have increased abilities to have longer burnout times. Royals are a bit rare with a population of less than 2,000, so they're going to be obviously the gems to get. And I imagine as the game develops, they could be get, you know, massive value. You've also got the Lords and Knights. The Lords are a noble clan with great ties to the Royals. Again, I think they'd be very good to get the NFTs for them. And also you've got the peasants, the normal inhabitants of the Cardalonia kingdom. With limited abilities, they can only exist in colonies. So again, I think as the game develops and you've got all these different parts of the game, this to me is absolutely fascinating. I really do believe that. Now, also how Cardalonia works. Each Cardalonia player has the power to choose their destiny by choosing the clan they want to belong to, which depend on the amount of LONIA tokens held. So again, this obviously gives the general usage for the LONIA token. You can unleash your potential to dive into the Cardalonia Metaverse as a virtual 3D NFT avatar, acquire land and start developing your unique experience in the virtual world. Purchase unique items for your avatar in the marketplace. When fully launched, there'll be designated spaces on offer to serve the community of work, play, wellness purposes, state-of-the-art meeting rooms, online therapy rooms, world-class concert stages. So they really are developing the whole Cardalonia ecosystem. It's not just going to be a basic game with a few functions. It's going to be absolutely huge. Okay, and that's what I like about it. It gives it a lot of potential. It truly does. So when you scroll back to the site, and I say there about the seed sale starts in 3 days, but also it's got here about the tokenomics, which I mean always fascinates me by. You can see there 10% of the team. They are going to be juicing staking as well, which I always love to see. 20% is reserved for staking. The advisor's getting 4%, liquidity 8.5. They even do airdrops of 1.5% of the total supply, which is only 100 million. Now, in crypto speak, that's not actually a huge amount really for a game which can have huge potential. And what you can get it at this token sale, as I said, to me looks absolutely fantastic. However, there's no guarantees. And also the public sale is going to be 50% of the tokens. There's only going to be 50 million on sale to the public. Okay, now obviously, as it's going to develop, and you think about the staking 20%, again, there's only 100 million supply. So to me, that's really good. Now you've got the team there with their general profiles, decent team behind them. It's always like great to see. And already they're quite active on social media. Now, when I saw this tweet, literally, we'll be unveiling more details about the Cardalonia assets in the coming days. This was released today. Retweet, you might get yourself a Cardalonia peasant NFT. Now, we talked about the different clans. Obviously, the peasant was sort of the lessest one. However, just by retweeting, you might get yourself a peasant NFT. So, you know, that's worth doing, isn't it? So, over time, as the game develops, even the peasant NFTs will be worth something. So, I think that's a really excellent way of marketing their launch. The first metaverse game on the Cardano blockchain. Okay, that really is absolutely fantastic. So I will certainly be doing that. It'd be great to get the first peasant NFT, but I'd like to get a lot more NFTs as well. I say the land, the assets, etc. I think would be wonderful long term. Now, something that we're always fascinated by is obviously the token, which gives it the general usage in the game. LONIA token is an essential component of the Cardalonia Metaverse. It would be the governing token, as users can choose to either hold it and earn yields. I we talked about the staking, didn't we? That would be compounded per epoch, or stake it to be able to have access to multiple advantages like governance. Again, makes it decentralized. Decide the future of Cardalonia. Purchasing land, as creators will have to spend LONIA to acquire lands and also upload their created assets in the Cardalonia Metaverse. Now, the staking rules are really good, up to 25% APR. Now, as I said, 20% is going to staking, 50% for public sale. So if you get in early with this, you could do really well. Now, it is 500 ADA minimum to get into LONIA at this early stage, but it's not financial advice, entirely up to you. Me personally, I'll be doing that just to literally see how this develops. And when I'm on the game, obviously that 500 AID will give me a lot of LONIA token. So that's, again, I think that's wonderful to see. It takes their whitelist for clan drops. Depends on the amount staked. So actually staking, again, holding a token, giving that general usage. Special NFT drop, more related to in-game experiences and skins, okay? So it states here, we're on a mission to create a creator-friendly platform where players and developers will be encouraged to explore the limits of their imaginations. Again, I'm absolutely fascinated by that. I truly am. Now, the roadmap, Again, this is something that I always look for. Probably the thing I look for the most is like the roadmap, the team, the tokenomics. Okay, that's something that always absolutely fascinates me. And you can see here, obviously, it's just getting going. In the second quarter, partnership and scaling strategy, Cardalonia community building. Obviously, they're expanding. Technical advisory, team recruitment, initial awareness marketing campaign, fundraising, LONIA token sale rounds, initial release of the Cardalonia visual gameplay. Now that's obviously going to be fascinating when it's launched. And also LONIA token staking. That's the bit. So in this second quarter, we'll be getting the staking. The third quarter, exchange listings. Again, get your LONIA token, start staking it. When it gets on the decentralized exchanges, example, and the general exchanges, you can see a massive pump in the price. You never know. But also in the third quarter, CoinMarkup and CoinGecko listing. Cardalonia Play to Earn initial development, onboarding new partnerships. Okay, Cardalonia key features implementation. Even the fourth quarter, they've got here, we're talking about avatar airdrops to LONIA token holders. So again, holding the LONIA token will be very good. Exclusive land plots, pre-sale in LONIA tokens. And obviously the fourth quarter, the Cardalonia marketplace development. So this year as the game develops, when the marketplace is up and running, then there could be huge potential. But they're even showing, now this is what I really want to show, is they're showing the roadmap for next year. That talks about their long plans and their longevity. You know, the first quarter next year is the public land sale, new NFT project partnerships, exclusive game beta testing, regular land sale continuation, and even goes through, you know, like in the third quarter of next year, play to a multiplayer combat launch, DAO governance and voting mechanism. And as I say, 100 million is the total supply of LONIA tokens. So I think it's absolutely wonderful. Now, also on Medium, I saw this. This was literally released this morning. Cardano closes $420,000 round of pre-seed funding to develop a play-to-earn metaverse on Cardano. The team is happy to announce successful closing the pre-seed round. So obviously I haven't got as early as I should have done. However, and it states there it goes through everything they're going to do, but the fact they've raised that much already again speaks volumes. Okay, Cardalonia envisions to create a creator-centric platform that is owned by creators, developers, and growing community of metaverse players. More than 8 investors, including blockchain players led by Hedgeberg Capital, took part in the round, so they've actually got some real good people already behind it. So I just think you need to keep your eye on this project. I think it's absolutely fantastic for longevity. Just look at their roadmap, look at the team, look at the supply. It's the fact it's built on Cardano alone is absolutely fantastic alone, but everything else they've got. Now, when you sort of scroll back through, you can see everything they've got here. Now, the other bit was like the land. Now, as I say, this to me will absolutely be fantastic. Holding all the different part of the clans, but the whole of the Cardano metaverse consists of 100,000 plots of land. These plots are represented as NFTs and can be freely exchanged by the players. So once the marketplace gets going later this year, you can really see the potential with this land and the game. I've already joined them on Telegram as well. They've already got 4,500 people on there. So from a project literally just getting going, that's great to see. I think it's going to have a huge community. I really do believe in this project. So thanks very much. Cardalonia looks absolutely fantastic for the year. The LONIA token, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll certainly do an update video in a few months to see how it's getting on and how it's developing. So if you want any help, if you want any help literally connecting your wallet, you're not sure about NAMI, your wallet, let me know. I'll help you out. We'll do some screenshots, show you how to do the basics. It's not a problem. Just reach out to me. So as I say, email me, info@cryptostrain.com, all my social media links below. Don't hesitate to reach out, help any way I can. Thanks very much. Have a wonderful Easter. We'll chat again soon. Thanks very much. Cheers now. Bye.